Hey guys, so this Saturday I'm releasing my 2 new palettes that if you follow me on Instagram you've probably seen all the sneak peeks and stuff, but it means it's time for me to show you guys on here. And I also wanted to give you a sneak peek at some of the other stuff we've been working on, which I didn't grab, so let me go do that. Okay, so as for little sneak peeks of stuff, we've been working on, and when I say we, my husband and I, because it was his idea to introduce Bath and Body stuff, so I told him he had to help me with it. So he's been doing all the soaps, and watching videos on YouTube and stuff. It's so funny. But I've been giving out, anybody who orders more than $15 from the shop is getting these, this is like a half size bar. It's a sample of a tropical fruit soap bar is what we're calling it, because it's got, I know it's wrapped in plastic so it's hard to see, but it's got little fruit chunks in it, and it has strawberry scent on the top, and then it's got like mango and guava and passion fruit. It smells so good. I wish that smell-o-vision was a real thing so you could smell this right now. But that's a sneak peek at one of the soaps. We have a few so far. Like I said, none of this stuff has been released yet. I just wanted to give you little sneak peeks at it. Then the lip scrubs, which is probably going to be the first thing that releases. I have 4. My personal favorite is Cherry Berry. So this is what they're going to look like. They have all the ingredients on them. I have hiccups now. I always get hiccups when I start filming. Just little cherries and blueberries, and then the skull logo on the top. Is my camera in focus right now? So this one is just cherry and mixed berry flavored, and it's so good. It's like kind of like cherry jello, but with like raspberry and mixed berry flavor in there. Smells so good, like you could eat it. It is, like, you can just lick it off. It's like natural lip scrub. So this one's red. Doesn't stain or anything. This one is mine, so if I stick my fingers in anything, you guys know. See, I just licked it off right now. So good. And to go with each one, I've made a lip balm. So I'm gonna sell them as sets, or you can get them separately, but the sets will be a discounted price. So this one is the Cherry Berry Lip Balm. Same thing, it's got the little skull on there, and all the ingredients are on the side. This one has the same scent, obviously, as the Cherry Berry, and it's just tinted a pink color. It's not enough to tint your lips or anything. They're super moisturizing. I've been loving these. They have shea butter in them. So this was actually the first one I made. This one's Jelly Bean, and I'm hoping to release these with the palettes. There's just one more thing I have to work on, which I will mention in a few minutes, but this one is purple, and it smells very fruity, like jelly beans. So awesome. I love this one too. And then of course, to go with that, we have the Jelly Bean Lip Balm. So if you can see a theme here, the little skull is going to change color depending on the color of the product. And this one is just tinted purple. Again, doesn't turn your lips purple, I just wanted a little tint of color to it. And then we have the fun ones. So this one is Cotton Candy, and it is half blue and half pink. They're the same flavor, they're both cotton candy flavored. The little label, I've been working hard on these labels, I've done all the labels myself. So that is the Cotton Candy one, and it smells so good. If you love cotton candy, you're definitely going to love this. And of course, the lip balm that goes with it. I just tinted this one pink because I couldn't like do half and half without making a huge mess. So I've been using this one a lot. I'm actually gonna put some on right now. So that is the Cotton Candy one. Goes with the Cotton Candy lip scrub. And then my favorite, which is probably going to be a huge seller, it's a pain in the butt to make, but like I had this idea and I had to do it. This is Taste the Rainbow lip scrub. It is Skittles flavored, and it's like a mixed rainbow. It looks really dark on camera. Let me see if I can shine my light on it. It'll probably be better when I'm editing, but on the camera screen right now it looks really super dark. As you can see, it's got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple in there. and they are all flavored with the Skittles flavor oil. So it's not like grape, then red, then cherry, then orange, then blueberry. It is just super pretty. I knew I kind of started my shop with the rainbow highlighter, so I wanted to have a rainbow lip scrub. And now this is the reason why I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to release all these together on Saturday. I'm going to try and work on this tonight. I had made the rainbow lip balm to go with it, and I just made it blue. And then I was like, wait, I can make this rainbow. So I think I'm gonna redo this so that I layer it, and as you twist it up, a different color will come out. Like I'll start with the purple, and then the blue, and then the so on and so forth. So I think I'm going to do it that way. So I don't have that to show you. That is why I was kind of hesitant to show this stuff, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek because YouTube's like my favorite thing, so I want you guys to see this stuff first. Okay, so that out of the way, now let's get to the palette, and I wanted to say the winner from the last giveaway, who is going to receive the Mean Girls palette, will be announced somewhere in this video, so you have to watch the whole thing to find out who won. I'm evil like that. Now I'm gonna have a giveaway for this video as well. You will win, one winner will win both palettes that I'm about to show. So this is a big one, and all you have to do is like leave a comment, tell me something about the video, something you liked that I showed, anything like that to show me that you want to enter this contest. So, are you guys ready to see this? The two palettes that I'm releasing are themed for Stranger Things. Now it's gonna make sense why I said I was doing two. So we have the upside palette and the down palette, and as you can see, the upside is all the kids riding their bikes, and then the down is the Demogorgon chasing Will. I had this image in my mind, especially like the upside down downward, and I was like, it would be really cool if I made it two palettes and then they just went together. So obviously I'm gonna sell them separately, but you're going to, my palettes are normally $20, but I'm also gonna have the duo bundle for $35 instead of $40, so if you want to get both of them, feel free. They are going to be released on Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, as usual. That's usually what time I do my my releases. But yeah, let me show you inside the palette. So we'll start with the upside, which is the more colorful one. It's not like super duper colorful, but let me show you the backs as well. The backs are both the same background. It's the Christmas lights with the letters on the wall, but this one's in color and this one's in black and gray. So the colors are Coffee and Contemplation, Mouth Breather, Barb, Frog Face, and Mirkwood. So obviously if you watch the show, these are all inspired by Stranger Things and things that happen. So Coffee and Contemplation is from Hopper, the police chief, when he says mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Mouth Breather was inspired by the shirt color that the bully wears, the kid that picks on Dustin and Mike all the time. Barb, obviously, everybody loved Barb. She always had like a light blue 80s type eyeshadow, so I knew I wanted to include that in here. Frog Face is what the bully kid, I can't remember his name, calls Mike all the time. And then Mirkwood is the name of the street that they made up. So, I'm going to show you the colors. This is what they look like. Coffee and Contemplation. This is such a smooth, creamy color. It's kind of, I guess I would call it a satin finish. And it's very like, it's one of those colors that's going to be good to blend stuff out, because I don't even know how well you're going to be able to see it on me. But I am going to do a brush swatch right next to it, so let me do that real quick. So that is Coffee and Contemplation. Let me clean off the brush a little bit here. So the next color, Mouth Breather. This is like a pale orange shade. It's kind of similar to my butternut color, but this one's more like orangey. And it's a very light shade, and this is one that, again, swatches better with a brush than it does with my finger. I've stuck my finger in this one when it was wet, and it kind of developed hard pan. That is one thing with my my satin and matte shadows are not meant to be used wet, because they will develop that hard pan, so I figured I better mention that because I've seen people try to use them wet and then get mad that there's like no color payoff. It's because they're not meant to be used wet. So that is Mouth Breather. The next shade is Barb, and this one is such a fun, frosty, like metallic blue. And that's what that one looks like. Super pigmented. This one's like insane on the pigmentation, so you don't need much. But I will swatch it on a brush right next to it. This is just, you can't do like a TV show that's based in the 80s without having a frosty blue eyeshadow. So that's what Barb looks like. I want you, anybody who's watched the show, I want your opinion on why people keep saying that Barb is still alive, because I don't know if you forgot or not, but they showed her dead twice in the show, and I can't understand why people keep saying that she's still alive. Alright, Frog Face is a deep olive green. Again, this one's just like Barb. It's super duper pigmented, like crazy pigmented. It's almost like a military green with a metallic gold in it. Love, love, love this color. This is also why I wanted to do two palettes, because I wanted color, but I wanted dark shades too, just like smoky shades, which you'll see is what's in the other palette. And I just figured having two, one for the upside and one for down, made sense. So that is Frog Face. Definitely one of my favorites out of these 10 shades that I'm showing you today. But my absolute favorite shade that I made is in the other palette, so I will show you that in a second. That shade is Mirkwood. This one's really cool. It's like a deep, deep teal with lots of shimmer and shine to it. It's not, I wouldn't call it metallic, I don't think, but it's very sparkly. Oh, if my camera will focus. And then I will swatch that on a brush, with a brush. Picked up a little too much on that one, but that is Mirkwood. So those are the 5 shades in the first palette, the more colorful one. So that is the Upside palette. It's got the lighter background, and the back of this one is in color. Now for the Down palette. This one I already showed you guys. It's all black and gray on the back. Now the colors in this one are 11. I almost named this one Eggos, but I didn't want to use that word just because, you know, Eggos is copyrighted or whatever. Upside Down is it looks like aluminum foil. It's like a metallic light silver. Demogorgon is a blackened silver, almost like a gunmetal color, but it doesn't have like multicolored shimmer in it like gunmetals usually do. It's just straight dark silver. Chocolate Pudding is a really dark brown. I had to include that because one of my favorite parts is when Dustin is yelling about the chocolate pudding. And then my favorite color is Friends Don't Lie. This is a black with holographic sparkle in it. So let me open this one up for you and show you. As you can see, total smoky palette. And I had created this one first, and then I was like, but I have so many more ideas for more like colorful colors, so that is where this whole idea came about, to make 2 different ones. I just got crap all over this. Alright, so 11. super creamy light tan shade, I guess you would call it. It's a very, very pale brown. Again, I like to call this one like a semi-matte because there's not a lot of shimmer or anything in it, but it still has that little bit of a shine to it when it hits the light. Awesome for a transition color. That is why I wanted to include this one. Let me swatch it on a brush for you. So this one swatches a little bit lighter with the brush than with my finger. That's what that one looks like. That is 11 or 011. Then we have the Upside Down, which is the lighter silver color. I know these look really similar in the pans, but once you see them swatched, you'll see the difference. So like I said, straight up aluminum foil silver color. That's what that one looks like. And let's do a brush swatch. Super pretty. I hadn't done a silver like at all yet, so I was like, yeah, well, what better way to introduce it than in the eyeshadow palette. Then we have Demogorgon, which is the dark silver. See how much different it is from the last one? This one was way lighter, and then this one's like almost black silver. But that one's super pigmented as well. Definitely like this color. Cannot have a smoky eye palette, in my opinion, without a dark silvery shade like that. Because I always like shimmer in my smoky eyes, so that is what it looks like with a brush. Okay, and then we have Chocolate Pudding, which is another one of those semi-matte shades. So it's a really dark chocolatey brown. This one is more matte than the 11 shade. The 11 is more of a satin color. And then we'll swatch it with a brush. That is Chocolate Pudding. Like I said, my favorite shade out of both these palettes, I love all the shades, obviously. I love them enough to put them in the palettes, but it is this black, and I'm not sure how well it's gonna pick up on camera. Let me like get it a little bit closer here. It's a black with holographic glitter in it. I'm not sure how well this is gonna pick up here. I'll zoom it in super, super close. Hopefully you can see it, but I'm gonna swatch it anyway, so let's do that. Oop. I can't tell really if my camera's picking up the colors in it. And that is what a finger swatch of it looks like. It looks like it's picking it up, so here's hoping that you can see this when I actually go to edit this. Then I will do the brush swatch. It's just like a nice sooty black with holographic glitter goodness in there. So pretty, right? That is my absolute favorite. Probably one of my favorite eyeshadows that I've made so far, like at all, out of all my shadows. But that is Friends Don't Lie. So I'm gonna show you guys what they look like side by side. There is the upside, and there is down. And it would help if my camera was, I mean my mirror wasn't reflecting everything, but those are the two palettes together. Like I said, they're gonna release on Saturday. What else did I want to say? I think I already mentioned they're going to be $20 a piece or $35 for the both of them, so you get them at a little bit of a discount if you want both. They go together, the artwork goes together, which I wanted to do that on purpose because it just looks cool. So that is actually, I'm trying to figure out which way I'm gonna have this video flipped, but anyway, they are definitely one of the things that I've put the most work into so far, so I'm very, very proud of these. Super excited to release them and get them to you guys. Like I said, I've been giving out free samples of the tropical fruit soap, so if you spend over $15, which the palettes are over $15, you will automatically get one of these in your order. Pretty cool. It smells so good. If you love fruity scents, you will definitely like this. But that's pretty much it for now. So, contest to win both of these palettes. Just enter a comment below. Don't say enter me because those always get marked as spam, and then I won't even see your comment, so it's kind of pointless. But just leave me a comment about anything to do with these palettes or any of my new stuff that's coming. That's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're as excited as I am about these palettes because I'm super excited for them. And I'll talk to you in my next video.